I'm standing here at Ons Plek Community Center, and this is here where 4 of the Helpende students came and served as community service. 4 of our students came here and we had a time of our life in the center, and we want to take a small portion of time just to share what we have done.
In a nutshell, we had 3 tasks. We worked at the organic garden, whereby we removed dead leaves from various plants. I remember especially the plants with the most dead leaves were the pumpkins. We did plantation as well. We planted red cabbage, cauliflower and carrots. It was unbelievable to see just a tiny plant, that can grow to something this big. Secondly, we intermingled with the kids. We were called to go help the kids with various activities. I remember this activity whereby they used candy as well as paper. So basically what they had to do is that they were given this adhesive candy that can stick to the paper as well as a certain sweet. What they had to do was a stethoscope as a figure, so that we helped the kids there just to intermingle with them. It was very, very beautiful. And thirdly, we fixed the swings. There were 4 swings that were broken. So what we did was that we asked them to get us bolts and nuts so that we are able to fix the swings, the broken swings. They had a broken door as well inside the corridors. Thirdly, brought his toolbox so that we were able to have the possible objects in order to proceed with our work. It was very nice, a wonderful experience. It was beautiful seeing the kids wanting to help us, always asking us, do you need any help with anything? It was nice.
Regardless of this being an assignment, our experience at Ons Plek was incredible. We got to interact with children that this organization helps to feed, as well as other programs that they provide. On the first day there, we helped the children with their arts and crafts project, where they learned more about doctors. We're using edible food that helped to aid this experience and help them learn more. In another experience, Shavine and I were asked to go drop this child at home after his parents, supposedly forgot to come and fetch him. This hidden community where it's a caravan park was just depressing to see. But it was a good experience because we were able to witness what Ons Plek is actually meant for. They provide services, especially for children, to communities like that, to communities that are struggling and that are poor and that are not well off to do. This is our experience that we had at Ons Plek.
I'm standing here in the Ons Plek organische groentetuin, where we as a team work together to plant vegetables. In this garden, they're not using any kinds of poison. Everything is organic. We have learned that they're using eggshells to prevent the snails from eating the vegetable. We also learned how to play with children and how to work with them. And mostly, we learned how to work together as a team. We as students should visit places like Ons Plek more just to put smiles on people's faces.
Welcome, you are here at our place, Ons Plek in Afrikaans, and we are a charity organization which focuses especially on children and education and giving children a chance to have the right to education. So we are part of Helpende or Helping Hand, Solidarity Helping Hand, and we've started this place in 2014 where we felt there was a need for the children of the community to have a safe place to come and do their homework, have a proper meal, and have people who can help them with their homework, people who can help them to further their studies, where these children don't always have the opportunities at their homes, they don't have the areas at their homes to do homework, they don't have access to internet to do tasks, And this is why we are here. We are trying to really make a difference in these children's lives. We also have a preschool with 24 kids, which is also helping them to grow and to get ready for grade 1, where some of these kids have never been in a preschool, so they didn't have any help to get ready for school. So the preschool also receive 3 meals a day. The children are doing a lot of activities, learning, and just loving life. And that is why we are here. We have 102 kids, yes, believe it or not, and that is also why we ask people like Fadi and them to put up their hands, to come here and to help us. In their situation, they were able to give us their time and their skills, so they came to help us in our organic garden. They came to help with the children with activities that they were busy with, or just looking after the children, because we are only 3 full-time staff here. So we really need volunteers to come and help.
Friends, we read in the book Christian Service, page 8, that God could have reached his object in saving sinners without our aid. But in order for us to develop a character like Christ, we must share in his work. In order to enter into his joy, the joy of seeing souls redeemed by his sacrifice, we must participate in his labors for their redemption. Each one of us has the ability and the opportunity to be able to reach those in need. This is both a blessing and a privilege to be able to minister the same manner as our Lord Jesus Christ did. 4 of us went to Ons Plek Community Center. 4 of us went there, and as we worked there, as we ministered to those little kids, help them make things and fixing in the garden, working in the garden, as we've done that, we were changed. We've seen a new side of life, and therefore the opportunity for each one of us to do exactly the same is there. Doesn't matter how big or how small, you can make a difference.